So we did all this on Facebook and we never went live on YouTube. All right, so now we're live on YouTube. There it is. Hey, you missed the first part. Welcome to everyone. I'm gonna just do a real brief. I'm like, why is nothing moving? So hey, if you're just now joining us on YouTube, we did about a good 8 minutes of talking about what this Go XLR, excuse me, not Go XLR, the Rodecaster Pro 2, some of the cool functionalities that it can do. All right, so we were just talking about it comes preloaded with a couple of sound effects and what do you call it? How you talk and stuff like that. What do you call that? I'm not sure. The pitch up, the monster, the small robot, the megaphone, voice disguiser.
Yeah,
What?
the different sound effects, audio effects, and things like that.
There you
Right.
go.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Special effects.
So you get so this comes preloaded with all of this. So I mean, unfortunately, we did not. We were live on Facebook, but we weren't live on YouTube, and now we're just kind of repeating this back. So my name is Corey Sanders. I go by the name of Tallboy. That's James Hicks from Hicks New Media. He's on the West Coast. I'm in the South, and we're just here to kind of talk about some cool things that this Rodecaster Pro 2 can do. So this is the device here. Um, and like I said, this is really a beast of a machine. There's so much that you can really do with this machine, and for as James says 699, and I say 758.43.
You said what it really costs. You said what it really costs. Yeah.
Right. What they say? What does Steve Harvey say?
Oh, hell no!
So I mean, for seven, so for 758.43, yeah, we're gonna talk about the price. All right. So this is the beast of a machine. You can do four sources, whether it's microphones, whether it's yeah, being in a band and you want to be able to say you have the artist singing and then you have the instruments in the back. As long as you have the right cables, you can plug in the back. But I mean, you've pretty much seen the unboxings. You've pretty much seen all
Hmm.
the cool things that people have been doing for the last week and a half. That's not what we came on this show to talk about today. My thing was finding out some cool functionality. What I like is the fact that you can literally record on the fly and put in the smart pads or the banks right here that are the colors. Um, you can literally edit in real time, and then they also have a Bluetooth function to where you can bring in phone calls. So what I mean by that is, just like at the radio station, you can be say caller number nine, call me, and then they can come in, and when they come in, right, you can literally take the call right here on this Rodecaster Pro 2 right here. So this has never been done before, not that I know of. Even with some of the previous mixing boards, I never saw that capability. But if you did, you had to reroute it through a cell phone, and you had to have
Right.
a
Right.
certain cable to do all of that. This is all being done through Bluetooth. So basically, you just connect your Bluetooth in, and you're good to go. My man said it is 7:32 here in Ireland. Believe it or not. What's going on in the trading? That's what's up, man. Thank you for joining us all the way from Ireland. That means a whole lot to us because we're on the East Coast and the West Coast. And so to get somebody in a whole different time zone than both of us,
Other
that
side of the planet, boy.
oh yeah, that he's over there by the UK. Yeah, that speaks volumes. So thank you so much for hanging out with us. But yeah, so we want to talk about some of this Bluetooth recording on the fly. Real quick, you get 64 banks. So right now you see that there's eight. So you get 8 pages worth of whether you want to do sound effects, whether you want to record a quick saying, you want to record a song or whatever that you want to do, it's all here. Now, there's some other cool features that are on here to where you can put your micro SD card into the slot in the back and it can record the show. And then there's also a record button right here that's lit up that will literally record the show in real time, right? And then once the show is over with, you can export it out and then you have your audio. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for this
Mm-mm.
brief and this real time audio. So earlier, I have a show on YouTube on Wednesday evenings at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we simplify tech in a language that you understand, and it's called the Lab Tech Show. And basically, this is what we do. We try to simplify it, but it's more tech news stories. But this is actual hardware. And with this being hardware, I just felt like this was an opportunity for us to kind of talk a little bit about this hardware and just say this is some cool functionality that I think that you would probably appreciate. Okay, so check this out. Let me go switch back over here. And then, so this is what we did earlier. So I literally had people call the number that I wanted them to have. Now, the best way to say this is if you're connected to Bluetooth, you cannot use a third party. From my understanding so far, you cannot use a Google Voice, you cannot use a Hushed, or you cannot use a third party cell phone or phone service. You have to use your
Mm.
physical line. And what that does is once you call in on your physical line, then you can take calls. You can do whatever you want to do, play whatever you want with the game show. And I think we're going to try and test some of this out with James, unless somebody is here that I know personally that has my number. But I don't think anybody is still up on our side of the world. So if they are, I don't see them, and I'm looking at. Well, I guess I'm behind on Facebook. So I'm looking at Facebook. I don't see anybody on. And then on YouTube, we only have my man from Ireland that's here. So I definitely appreciate that. So let's try this out. So, what we did earlier for the show, I had them come in via Bluetooth. They were talking, and I said, give me your favorite saying. And what we did was here's one.
I wish you would.
Mm-mm-mm.
Wish would.
And then we had another one where someone said,
Can't fault.
what'd you say?
Get it right.
Right.
Then we had another one.
Hilarious.
Then we had another one that said this here.
Hey everybody, do you have Roku or the Amazon Fire Stick? You can add TBE Media to catch all the latest shows.
So something quick, simple. It could be longer if you want, but I mean,
Stay positive, think positive, do positive.
and this was all on the Lab Tech Show stream. And if you go back and watch June 22nd stream, you'll see where they did it at the end of the show. I'll have timestamps up by Friday evening to where the timestamps will be here. So if you're watching this on replay at a later time and date, you can go back and look at that June 22nd stream on the Lab Tech Show, and then you can see how they were doing it. And we're going to actually show this part here. So right now we're live. He's coming in via West Coast with his fancy bat cave, and then I'm here. I'm in the South, and you know, and we're gonna see how we can do it. So I think I'm gonna have him pop off. He's gonna call my number, and then when he calls the number, oh well, maybe well if you do it, will you get double audio, or do I have to mute you up here? Let me see if I can mute you. I'll
Yeah, let's
mute.
try that.
I'll mute your audio. So when you come in, let me make sure I mute your audio. So when you call me, we can go right in from there. All right. Let's see.
All right.
So he's muted right now over here. He's gonna call my phone, and so when he calls my phone, I'm coming in via Bluetooth. So it's the Tall Boy Experience. Who am I speaking with?
Holla at your boy James Hicks coming at you live West Coast Wednesdays. Because it's it's almost after midnight, but holla at your boy, huh?
Okay. So as you can clearly see, he is here now. If you can turn down your audio on your end, because I'm getting feedback.
All right.
So make sure when you bring somebody in, make sure that when they talk, make sure that all of their audio is turned down. All right, let's try it again. Who am I speaking with today?
It's your boy James Hicks coming at you. Talk to me now, coming at you. Look, late in the evening, Wednesday.
Okay, so I still have you double audio. So is it your SM7B that's still hot? Is your stuff still muted?
No, I'm muted everywhere.
You're muted everywhere. So you're muted on my end. I don't have anything from you. Let's see. Maybe do I have this over here? Let's see, because you should not be coming in double audio.
Yeah, all everything that I got is muted.
Maybe
Now I got you on speaker. Let me try if I take you off my speakerphone. How about now?
still hear you double audio.
Okay.
So you sound clear, but then you still come in with a second
Got you.
with a second thing. So let's see if I close you out because you have the number to come back in, right?
Yeah.
All right. So stay on the phone, stay on the Bluetooth, and then let's see if I close them out. Let's see see what happens. How about you exit out? You exit out so I don't lose the vMix number. I don't want to lose my vMix call number. And then you still stay on the phone and see what we have. Now this is
All
in
right.
real
How about
time.
now? I just left.
Yeah, much better.
Okay.
All right, so keep in mind he was on a live stream with us, and then while he was on a live stream with us, he was, I guess, too close to the phone, so we know do not bring somebody in via a call and have them on the live stream. Do not do that. Do not be like us. This is why we're testing now at 3 o'clock in the morning. So this is why we do what we do. Okay, so then that way you don't make those same mistakes. So right now, James, you're here, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm going to just I'm gonna turn on. Let me see if I can switch this over here. So I am literally finding the bank that I want. Let me click home, and this is all touchscreen, and you can literally touch whatever you want. That's the cool thing, and you can just dial in or peck whatever you want, and it literally will take you to where you want to be. So all I did was hit the smart pad that I want. You don't have to do that, but it shows that it's an empty bank. And then I can hit sound, effects, mixer, or trigger, right? And then so I'm gonna just hit sound. So it's ready to record, as you can see. I'm not sure if you can see it up close, but there's a record and a play button. So I'm gonna just say, "Hey James, what's going on?" Whatever you want to say, it's all you, brother.
James Hicks coming at you live. Listen, we from the West Coast and we doing it. We trying to stay focused on you people. Listen, this is the Tall Boy Experience coming at you all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. Tune in to the Lab Tech Show at the labtechshow.live. All right, holla at your boy now.
All right, so that's about 22 seconds, right? So I'm gonna play this back, and this is what it actually sounds. So he literally recorded what he just said, right? And then all I'm gonna do is hit this play button.
James Hicks coming at you live. Listen, we from the West Coast and we doing it. We trying to stay focused on you people. Listen, this is the Tall Boy Experience coming at you all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. Tune in to the Lab Tech Show at the labtechshow.live. All right, holla at your boy now.
All right, so that's his sound effect, right? Or that's his what I want to be recorded into the bank. I can literally shorten this because you can see right here on the left side and on the right side, I can literally bring that in and I can literally cut in real time what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. So let's see what I want to keep and what I want to let go. So I'm going to do that first part where he says,
James Hicks coming at you live. Listen, we from the West Coast and we doing it. We trying to stay focused on you people. Listen, this is the Tall Boy Experience coming at you all the.
So he said all that. So I want to just get it to right where he says stay focused. And then basically all I'm doing is just dragging my finger over.
James Hicks coming at you live. Listen, we from the West Coast and we doing it. We trying to stay focused on you people. Listen, this is the.
So he says on that. So I'm just going to tighten it up just a little bit more. See what we got. Tighten it up. So you literally you can tighten this up to the best as tight as you want, or however you want to set it up. So here we go.
James Hicks coming at you live. Listen, we from the West Coast and we doing it. We trying to stay focused on you people.
On you people.
Listen, this is
I almost had it. There we go. Just want to bring it back just a little bit. There you go. Let's see what we got here.
James Hicks coming at you live. Listen, we from the West Coast and we doing it. We trying to stay focused on you people. Listen.
So just a little bit more. And I think I got it. Let's see what we got.
James Hicks coming at you live. Listen, we from the West Coast and we doing it. We trying to stay focused on you people.
There it is. So that's what I want. I liked. So he said all of that other stuff. I literally trimmed it down to the area that I wanted, and I hit the green check button at the top right. And when I hit the green check button at the top right, it gives me a sound 31. I can then go into the sound 31, click the bank, and I can name it whatever I want to name it, right? And then I just type in on the keypad, just type in whatever you want. So I'll just say James Drop. Literally just like that. James Drop. And then literally it's there. And this is all from the phone. So you could literally, like I said, I've never seen anything of its kind do something like this. So I have James Drop right here.
James Hicks coming at you live. Listen, we from the West Coast and we doing it. We trying to stay focused on you people.
Ow.
See, and then I'll have some of the others, and then I have some other pre-recordings in here that I recorded.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team in.
So now I have, this is what I found that I saw value or I thought I would like to have in there. And since he's from the West Coast, what did he say?
Yeah.
So that's what it is. So James, are you still there? Still have audio?
Yeah, I hear you now.
You hear? So you heard everything. I literally went in and edited, showed how it could be done. He's still on the phone. So literally while you're talking to him or talking to your guest on the phone, you could literally be editing while they're giving some type of content creation or some type of value to your show. You could literally be going in if you kind of know where you want it to be. Or, you know, like I said, as soon as they get through, you can literally just press play and everything that they just said is right there. So, I mean, I think that that's a pretty cool feature. So there's other things that you could focus on, but that's pretty much it. You want to jump in on the stream, and as we wrap this this tutorial slash first impression thoughts on this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nothing like you making micro content on the fly. Love it.
Right. There you go. There you go.
Wait. All right. Let me get in here. Boom.
So he's going to end the call. And as he ends his call, he's going to jump back in on the live stream. And that's pretty much it. So once again, you can follow me at Iamtallboy or the Lab Tech Show, where we simplify tech in a language that you understand. And then James, he'll tell you where you can find him and all of his content. Uh-oh. He's got that. Yeah. Where can they find you, James? Are you back? Oh, I got you muted. I'm sorry. I didn't like you that much. So I'm sorry, brother. My bad. I just had to mute you. This is for all the times that you did me bad. I don't even see your audio, man. Like, where is your audio? Let me see if I can bring you back up. All right. Is that it? Are you back now? No, you're still down. Where are you at, man? Input 2. Let's see. Where are you at? Oh, there he is. I found you. All right, there you go.
You got too many buttons. You got way too many buttons.
Yeah, I got too many buttons, man. So.
It's all right, brother. Listen, but this, you think about it. What we just did tonight was something that folks have been struggling with for a while, especially with the advent of social audio, right? With the advent of something like Clubhouse, Twitter Spaces, and all that. Now it's all integrated right into your Rodecaster Pro 2. I done had a couple of these drinks of wine here, so I'm slurring my speech. So it's time to go to sleep. But it was hard to even get that out there. You know what I'm saying? It's only 11:50 at night. Hey, hicksnewmedia.com is where you can find everything about me. We got a handful of shows and streams going. We're talking to entrepreneurs. We're talking to folks in the business world, talking social impact, and talking a little bit of enterprise technology as well. So yeah, hicksnewmedia.com is where you can find me.
I love it, man. I'm glad that we could just get out here and, this is the cool thing about live streaming. We can get out here and just play with it. We can do midnight streams, and if we see something very cool, we can literally just say, "Let's go live." And my man in the trading is still here, and he thinks that everything that you just did and everything I did was quite funny because I couldn't find the audio. So I'm not mad at it, man. That's what's up. I'm glad we can give you a good laugh in Ireland. And for anybody that's watching the replay, we definitely thank you so much for hanging out with us. We just wanted to talk about a few features. Is there anything on this Rodecaster Pro 2 or the RCP2 that you like, that you've had a chance to play with since you have one of those things? You paid $6.99. I'm from the South, so I need every penny. Is there any cool thing that you've seen thus far?
I have connected two computers. I haven't actually tested kind of the balance between those two yet, so I like that fact. You spoke about the 64 banks of the smart pads. One thing that I'm not sure everyone recognizes and is aware of, though, you can pin your most commonly used sound effects to like maybe those left four pads. So as you're cycling through those other pages, you still got that DJ air horn. You still got that applause. You still got the top ones that you use. So as you're cycling through, and that's a really convenient feature that's built in as well. But no, I'm gonna start. Since I've got multiple machines going here, I got my streaming system. I'm gonna have my live stream going here, and I'm gonna have another box that's gonna run all of my copyright free music as well that I've got downloaded. So I'm gonna try that out next when I go live next.
See, he's over there balling, man. I can't
Well, you
keep
know,
up with him.
we over here trying to do some things.
Hey, I'm not mad at it, man.
So that's me just hitting the pitch up. So now I'm changing my voice, and so now if you really want to mess with somebody, you not only can you mess with them, but then you can also and
Watch what you say.
You're right. You gotta watch what you say because I'm gonna. So you can use your sensor beep. You have the robotic
He's so
voice,
crazy.
the megaphone, the large robot, the small robot, the monster, the voice disguiser, and the pitch up. So if you want to sound like the chipmunks, that's the pitch up. And if you want to sound like the boss or the man, you use the voice disguiser. All right, that's what you use. All right, so that's pretty much it. With that being said, I was not expecting to go live for 22 minutes and 30 something seconds, and 31 minutes on Facebook, but we're gonna figure this thing out and we're gonna get it mastered. And the cool thing that I can say about you and I is when we first started our live stream show together, um, when we first did this, we said we were going to learn this live streaming. And when we said that we were going to learn this live streaming, we've literally taken vMix and PC for me, Mac and Ecamm for you, and we literally said we're going to hone down, we're going to figure it out, and now we're out here producing shows for people. We're creating our own
Crazy.
content, and we're building this out. And remember, we did not have any of this software. I think I was using XSplit, and I was having all kind of problems with that at the time. And then it was like, okay, let's try and use another software. Let's just buy in. I see a comment over here from End of Training saying, "Can you prank call?" So it says, "Can you prank calls, or can you use it for prank calls?" I guess you can. I mean, think about it. Like, you really could. Like, I don't think I can. You would have to call in to me. I can't call out to you, if that makes sense. So if you called in, I don't know. I got to figure out how a prank call would actually work, right? How would you use it for a prank call?
No, you could. You would instead of going through with your phone Bluetooth, you would wow, hold on. No, there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. Initiate the call from your phone and then have the sound audio routed out of the RCP2 using those effects. You could do it. You could do it.
Okay. So in the trading, he said it can be done.
Yeah, you can actually be done. Yeah.
And then you can literally be live on the internet and calling people and calling your favorite barber, calling your grandma and telling her that they about to cut off the electricity bill and she ain't gonna have no AC in the house.
What's the name of that show? Crank Yankers. That's the name of that show. Crank Yankers. It does all of those prank calls.
Hey, that's all.
He's so great.
So yeah,
Hilarious.
so it's like, yeah, you can do those things, and I guess we now have time to play with it. We got the whole summer because the summer just started, and we can now play with it. You know what I'm saying? And all you're going to be saying to me is,
Help me.
so it's just about a matter of just having fun, and then hopefully your mama won't be like,
I wish you would. I wish I would.
So I mean, clearly, you know, you could literally do that, and then as James always says,
Put me in, coach.
When you say put me in, coach, I love it.
there he
I
is.
love it.
So that's what it is. It is the Tallboy experience. We're out here hanging out, talking about the Rodecaster Pro 2. This is not your average stream. We're not trying to do the average unboxing. That's not what we do. We give you a true experience of what we experience. And I know he's gonna be like, man, this was dope. You need to do more of these. So this is probably the first of its kind, right? And hey, man, don't be making eye contact like that. Like, hey, man, be cool.
Well, you said it. Listen, right? Not your average stream. I'm writing that down too. I may steal that. That's a dope little. That's a dope little comment.
And see, here you go. See, what they say?
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
We here.
From the bottom, now my whole team in.
So we here. So we started with nothing. We didn't know how to work live streaming equipment at all, and look at where we are now. So that's what it is. So it is the Tallboy Experience. My name is Corey Sanders. Please hit the like, subscribe button, and also check out the Lab Tech Show on YouTube. And then also, if you have an Amazon Fire Stick or what do they call it, Roku, why don't you download the
Roku.
channel TBE Media? I would definitely appreciate that. And check out some of the content that's over there as well. So you can check that out. And lastly, James, tell them where they can find you at. And we're going to get on out of here, man.
HicksNewMedia.com. That's where you can find me. And look at that on my Roku. You can't see it; it's blurry right now. But there go TBE Media, right there on the Roku.
In the trading. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this early in the morning for you, late at night for us. Definitely appreciate it. But if you're in the market, it's called Rodecaster Pro 2. You can find it on Amazon, B&H, or one of your local audio stores. So if that helps you, you go from there. All right. So I look forward to seeing you guys. We'll find something else to unbox, talk about, and give a true experience. All right. And hopefully the stream won't be as long as this one. All right. We're out of here. Y'all be good. All right.